I'm Gail McManus. I run Private Equity Recruitment Limited. I thought I'd take a few minutes to talk to you a little bit about the importance of a CV when you're trying to get a job in private equity. So this is the first of a small series of tips and helpful hints about your CV and how to really make it work for you. I think the first thing to understand is what the role of your CV is. It only has one job to do, and that's to get you the interview. Your CV is the piece of packaging, the wrapper around you that will make the private equity investor pick up your CV off the shelf and agree to meet you. I can't tell you the difference it makes to have the right CV. You're exactly the same person, but the packaging on the front might be completely different, and it will make a huge difference as to whether or not you get that interview. So first of all, let's think about how people read CVs, because this is one of the keys to success in getting the interview. You might spend a lot of time choosing a really nice piece of paper to print your CV on, getting the best typeface, laying it all out. But what actually matters is how your CV looks on the email. 99% of CVs are read on a screen. Let's think about why that's so important. What do you think people see when they open a CV on a screen? Do you think they see all 2 pages that you've written? Do you think they see all of the first page? Actually, I can tell you, of any CV, they probably see about 2/3 of the first page. When do you think they've made the investment decision to meet you? And make no mistake about it, meeting you is an investment decision. It's 1 hour of their very valuable and expensive time. Do you think they get to the bitter end before they've made the decision whether or not to see you? I can assure you that they don't. Every line in the first part of your CV has to make them want to read the rest. If they get to a line that puts them off, then the decision is no, your CV is discarded, and they're on to the next one. So the first part, the first 2/3 of the first page has to really work for you. When do you suppose they've made the decision, assuming all things are good? I mean, watch my finger. They'll have made the decision before they scroll down the page. So this is the most important bit to focus on. Everything you want them to know about you has to appear here, and in a format which they can scan read, which they can assimilate in 10 to 20 seconds, absolute tops. And at the end of those 10 to 20 seconds, they've made the decision to meet you. So in my next video, I'm going to talk in a lot more detail about what you might want to put in the first 2/3 of this CV, and actually, just as importantly, what you might not want to put in this part of the page.